Page Brothers, Mustard Seed.
I've seen cowards rise, and I've seen brave men fall. I've seen things I wish I hadn't seen. Sometimes it's like I've seen it all. Like an old beat-up truck broke down on the interstate. Seeing so many people stranded without a lick of faith. Some men take to praying, and some men take to drinking. Every man's got his own way of coping. Every man's got his own way of thinking. Remember when you're hopeless, or you have lost your way, that a tiny little mustard seed could carry the mountains away. Well, for some time, I've been in denial, hiding a sad man's frown behind an empty smile. I never thought these hard days would pass, passing out drunk every night on my next door neighbor's grass. Well, some men take to praying, and some men take to drinking. Every man's got his own way of coping. Every man's got his own way of thinking. Remember when you're hopeless, or you have lost your way, that a tiny little mustard seed could carry the mountains away. Some men take to praying, and some men take to drinking. Every man's got his own way of coping. Every man's got his own way of thinking. Remember when you're hopeless, or you have lost your way, that a tiny little mustard seed could carry the mountains away. That a tiny little mustard seed could carry the mountains away.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good stuff. That was, you wrote that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote
Good stuff.
that one. I don't know, like I've heard the phrase, faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains.
Straight out of the Bible.
Yeah, I've heard it throughout my whole life, and then I just kind of, I don't know, one day I was picking with
Listening
the guitar.
to some
and-
John Prine.
Yeah, I was listening to some John Prine too.
Yeah.
And kind of, I don't know, I just kind of come up with it, just strumming a little melody, some chords, and
Yeah, tell me about
humming a melody and
the
stuff.
guitar you wrote it on.
Oh yeah, I wrote it on. My stepdad has a 1960 Gibson J45, and it's actually it's like cherry, like a cherry fade
Yeah,
sunburst.
pretty guitar.
Beautiful
yeah.
guitar, and it was his dad's, and his dad was a preacher. He had a non-denominational church. He was from Florida and moved up to Adel, I guess, back when my stepdad was like a young
Teenager or something.
teenager, and he like died like fairly young, and
And he was an awesome songwriter. From the song, our stepdads played us lots of songs of his dad's.
Of his dad, yeah.
You know, had a lot of awesome songs, books.
I think that he might have been speaking through that
Exactly.
instrument.
That's the whole.
I do kind of feel like that. Not trying to, but yeah, man. Like I don't think I could have wrote that song in any other guitar. I do kind of feel like he was speaking through me.
Yeah, it had an energy to it.
It definitely shows in the song. It's powerful.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Which that's a cool thing too, about like instruments and stuff is like, especially older ones, that's been played for, 50, 60 years, people pouring their heart out.
They all got stories, man.
And I feel like, it's like magic that's trapped inside the wood, man.
The wood soaks it up.
Yep.